In 1961, two of the most dangerous chess minds in history faced each other. On one side, Mikhail Tal, the magician of Riga, feared for his sacrifices and attacks. On the other, a young Bobby Fischer, cold, precise, and brutally accurate. This is Fischer versus Tal, Bled 1961. A game that showed the world that Fischer was no longer just a prodigy, he was a killer. At the time, Tal was the reigning world champion. Fischer was only 18 years old, but already one of the strongest players on Earth. This game wasn't just about points, it was about styles. Tal thrived in chaos. Fischer thrived in truth. The game begins with e4, and Tal responds with a Sicilian Defense, the sharpest reply in chess. Fischer chooses an aggressive setup, aiming for central control and rapid development. Unlike many players who fear Tal's attacks, Fischer does something unusual. He invites complications, but on his own terms. As the middle game begins, Tal does what Tal does best. He sacrifices pawns, opens lines, and tries to pull Fischer into tactical chaos. Is greater than. But notice something important here. Fischer doesn't panic. He doesn't rush. Every move he plays improves his position. Here's where the game turns. Is greater than. Tal launches an attack that would have crushed most players. But Fischer finds a defensive resource, not flashy, not spectacular, just correct. Is greater than. And suddenly, Tal's attack runs out of steam. Is greater than. When an attack fails against Fischer, the punishment is immediate. Fischer castles long, signaling opposite side attacks. This is exactly the type of position Tal loves. With Tal's attack neutralized, Fischer takes over the game completely. Is greater than. He converts a small positional advantage into a winning endgame step by step, with no mistakes. Is greater than. This is where Fischer was untouchable. No tricks. No swindles, just pure chess. Tal eventually resigns. The world champion had been outplayed not by brilliance, but by accuracy. Is greater than. This game sent a clear message. Bobby Fischer could survive Tal's fire, and then extinguish it. What can we learn from Fischer versus Tal? Calm defense beats wild attacks. Accuracy is stronger than creativity. If an attack fails, the attacker loses. Is greater than. This wasn't just a win. It was a warning of what was coming in the 1970s. If you enjoyed this classic battle, like the video, subscribe, and comment which Fischer game you want next. Until then, trust the position.